All right, welcome to another episode of Doogle and Coach. This is Doogle,
You're
and I'm Coach. And I appreciate you guys joining us today. We're just a couple of guys playing the health and wealth game, and we're just out here to share it with you on a weekly basis. Dougal is a professional corporate athlete, and I
facts.
coach corporate athletes to perform better, look better, and feel better as they go out and achieve their corporate goals. So we're here today. Hey, happy Father's Day, bro.
Hey,
You
you see me repping?
what's that say?
It says, "Well, this is an old shirt. It's my son's birthday. It says, Daddy of the birthday boy." But figured
Hey.
right here at this camera level, you just Daddy was perfect. I was like,
That's dope, man. That's dope. Hey, I gotta talk
uh,
to you about getting not a daddy shirt, but getting a shirt printed. So we'll talk about
yeah,
that later.
yeah, man. Thank you. I appreciate the Father's Day wish. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. So I gotta ask you, as you are the father on the panel, bro. Um, what's your favorite part about fatherhood?
Wow, good question. I'll say the best part about fatherhood is seeing the different stages of development.
Mm.
I'd say just how quickly they grow and learn. Like the other day, for example, I seen my son picked up a little toy hammer and he knew what it was and how to use it. And I was just like, who taught you that? Because I sure didn't teach you what a hammer was. But it's just so fascinating seeing them grow and learn things just by observing. So it's so much how much influence we have on them and everything is like that. So
That's
yeah, that's the
cool,
best
man.
part for me, just seeing different stages.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I'm not there yet, but I will say from time to time, I think, man, it would be cool to have a little human just out here in the gym with me training.
Hey, my son loves trying to do burpees, and he he tries doing sit up, and he does this, and I'm like,
That's
Dad doesn't
dope.
struggle that bad. Stop
That's dope.
it.
That's dope. That's dope. It's like, Dad, is it like this? He just laying on the floor. Hey, man,
Yeah,
that's
exactly,
cool.
exactly.
That's cool. Um, I was reading this article the other day, and I don't know where. So sorry, I can't show you the source.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
right.
But what I did see that was kind of interesting was that we spent almost double on Mother's Day than we do on Father's Day. Now, I'm not
Mm,
gonna lie, as a male, I look at that and I'm like, "Golly, what's the point? We out
mm,
here, fathers out here struggling. From
mm.
father, bro, I gotta ask you, man, why you think that is? Is it commercialism? Is it we don't have our fathers? Is the fathers doing a terrible job? Like, what's going on?
I think it's just the influence society puts on it. I mean, fathers, they're like, they're the man of the house, supposed to provide, so they don't need anything. So, get them whatever. And they're not necessarily seem to be the compassionate type, because then, society will label them as soft.
Mm,
So
mm.
it's not like we need flowers and cards and stuff. So they market as power tools.
Power tools, a tie. Yeah, yeah. I
So
do like power tools, but
yeah, so I think it's just society and the influence it has on all the marketing and our thinking towards mothers. But obviously, the mothers do deserve everything that they do get, because that's a hard job to have. But the dads do get slept on, especially those that are present in their lives and doing what's required of them.
mm. Off the top of your head, what do you think is the top three things that fathers usually get on like Father's Day?
Power tools, ties, and I'm gonna say socks, underwear, t-shirts. One of those three.
What did you give your dad any of those things?
I'm not gonna lie, I was going to, and my mom stopped me.
Poor fathers, man, that's hilarious. Yo, if you are a father, or if put in here, what would you prefer? I think that's one of the hardest things. Instead of any of those things, what would you actually prefer? Put it in the comments wherever you see this. We're all over platforms. What would you actually prefer? Because I think that's what people struggle with. It's like, what do I get? That doesn't seem like anything.
I tell you what, Dad wants. Dad wants a day off from everybody.
Mm, okay. Golfing, golfing,
Anything away from
anything.
everybody.
Okay, all right.
Golfing, day at the bar. Go
Yeah.
go to the lake to fish. I don't know. We want to be away.
So time away. I love that too. All right, bring this back because we already know health and wellness
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
wealth game here. So let's bring it back real quick. What do you think is the top three health issues that dads have?
I'll say stress. There's a lot of stress and to provide and do all the things that is required of us, whatever that may be for the different dads out there in the world. So stress. I'll say eating habits.
Mm,
Um, and um, probably just unhealthy like lifestyle because there's just so much going on. So between the eating habits and the stress, that leads to other poor decisions like going out to drink all the time or whatever, you know. So that's what I would say. Just
all right.
those three things.
I didn't quite. I think those are all awesome answers, and it's kind of more so lifestyle,
Hmm.
lifestyle issues, right? I'm gonna get a little bit more specific with my answer here, and I'm gonna give you specific things. All right,
Well,
these are what I think is my specific issues that fathers have. And it's not unique necessarily to them, but I talk to a lot of people about their health, and this is what I see quite a bit of: low back issues, like low
mm,
back pain. Probably a little bit above knee pain, but knee pain I see as well. So low back pain or knee pain, I see that quite a lot. I see gut issues a lot. Right now, fathers are sometimes more willing to deal with discomfort. Right, they're gonna gut it
mm.
out. Right, yeah, I'm fine.
Guilty as
Dad,
charged.
Dad, your leg is. I'm fine. I'm good. Oh, okay. All right. Next thing you know, they gotta like take off the leg or something. All right. So low back pain or knee pain, gut issues, belly fat, which as we know leads to a lot of different issues like heart issues. You see a lot of heart issues, and this is really actually huge.
Hmm.
Um, more so, even bigger for men, fathers of color,
Hmm.
right? Huge, 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 huge. We see the John Henry effect, all right? Fathers of color and heart issues coming out. So if you're listening to this, you're a father, you're a dad. I think it's incredibly important that you realize, this is something that you do not just for yourself in terms of taking care of your health, but you also do it for the family that you're providing for. And I think it's incredibly important that we tap in because as you tell me what you think, Dougal. But me growing up, for me, one of the things that I always wanted from my father is I just wanted him to live a good life and be happy and be healthy.
Hmm.
Right. That's really what I want from my dad. All right. And it's
Yeah,
not,
definitely.
and unfortunately, you can't really give somebody good health, right? You can't buy it from them. They have to take certain steps. So that's why you're an inspiration, bro, for real. I think a lot of people,
Mm.
fathers or whatever, are looking at what you're doing, taking your health to a whole new level over a year, 2 years. I mean, the dedication, the consistency, as we always say. So
Yeah,
kudos to you. And that's what we do
appreciate
over
that.
here.
Yeah, man, because I definitely want to set the right precedence with him, because it's so easy for us to follow the same traditional things that we do. The large meals, the large Sunday dinners, eating 3 meals a day. A lot of that stuff, obviously it's tradition was passed down, but a lot of it we don't necessarily need to pass on.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. Bro, I got one last question for you. Here is, as a father, man, what type of legacy do you want to leave for your family and your kids? What type of legacy do you want to leave or what type of culture you want to create?
Oh man, well, obviously the main one is I want to leave behind some sort of financial benefits. But overall, I want to just leave my son and maybe future offspring, I don't know, with
He already
just
putting pressure on him. Do not, he already putting pressure on him. Where the grandkids? Come on, man.
but honestly, I just want to have them live a fulfilling life, do what makes them happy. Don't live life with regrets, and just the teachings that I want to leave them behind, just what I've experienced and what I can impart upon them. Just leave a legacy of like, dad was a good man, and I tried my best to help others as much as I try to help myself.
Mm, I like that. I like that, bro. I will say real quick because we're all running out of time here. Is I think for me eventually it would be to really cultivate a culture of winning, a culture of health, a culture of learning and figuring things out. I think a culture is probably the most powerful thing that we could cultivate as fathers, because
Hmm.
if they got the culture, they got the mindset, they got the tools, they'll figure out the money aspect. And sometimes, being handed a whole bunch of money can be really helpful, but it can also destroy somebody if they don't have the right culture that's set up. So that's what
That's a
I'll
good
say
point.
today.
That's a good point.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Duel, we are out of time. You guys know we hop on here real quick to share some wisdom with you guys and to also just kick it as a couple of brothers just playing this health and wealth game. And we appreciate you guys for joining us on another Sunday episode of Doogle and Coach. And until next week, peace.
Peace.